Are cancellations on the rise? You're about to find out. Hey guys, thanks for tuning back in. My name is Robert Mack, and today I want to talk about are cancellations on the rise. So today this video is geared towards all the sellers out there that are watching, or maybe you're flirting with the idea of selling. I want to talk a little bit more about cancellations and what I'm seeing in the current marketplace. So if you've been following my videos at all, you know the market is scorching hot. Right now, inventory levels have never been lower. Interest rates are still hovering at historically low rates, and we have an influx of buyers that are coming in that has increased demand dramatically. And every home that comes on the market, if it looks great and it's priced right, is basically like an auction, where we've got multiple buyers fighting for one property. To give you an example, we listed a property just last week and we had 27 offers within 5 days, and it got so overwhelming that we actually had to stop accepting offers and stop showing the property because it literally was never ending. But fun fact, on that same property, we actually had 3 cancellations. Let me explain. Buyers see a property, they fall in love. Now, the history behind these buyers that they've maybe missed out on 3, 4, 5. I actually spoke to the agent whose offer we accepted today. They missed out on 11 properties. So they're coming in super hot. They are aggressive, they are desperate, and they are gonna do whatever it takes to get their offer accepted. And what we're learning as we navigate this market, because it is definitely a learning experience for everyone involved, is that buyers are getting caught up in the emotion. They are submitting offers that are significantly higher than where they feel comfortable because they just want to win. And then once their offer is accepted and we open escrow, they have time to sit down and think about everything they've done over the last few days, and they start to have buyer's remorse. They start to use logic, start to crunch the numbers, start to look at how much money they have versus how much money they have to bring to the table, and they start to freak out. And what's happening is that they're pulling the plug by day 2 or day 3 because of buyer's remorse. And this is now the second time this has happened to our team in the last couple months. Despite the amount of due diligence that we do to make sure this doesn't happen, it still happens. And as I talk to my agent mastermind partners, I'm hearing the same thing across the board. Cancellations are on the rise. So if you watched my last video, I'm glad you now know what we do to make sure we find the highest and best buyer when it comes to price, finances, terms, financial qualifications, motivation, all that stuff. And if you haven't, search for that video. But the bottom line is that right now, the highest number, the price that is offered, may not always be the best option moving forward. So tips for you sellers out there. You want to focus on, is the agent a great agent? Is the buyer motivated? Are their finances in order? Is their lender great? Those are all things you want to make sure, but you want to make sure you give enough buyers the opportunity to answer these questions, because as an agent, when we get 26, 27, 35 offers, sometimes there's 1 or 2 buyers that stand out. And a lot of agents are gravitating towards those buyers versus maybe going back and talking to some of the buyers that have come in a little bit lower, but are willing to pay the price that you may want and have higher motivation. So don't be so quick to pull the trigger on an offer, because right now, especially in this market, the emotions are so high that we're seeing a lot more buyer's remorse than ever before. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your support. If you ever have any questions about buying or selling a home, please send me a direct message. Always looking forward to being a resource to you. If you found this video on social media, show me some social media love. And if you ever have any video ideas you want me to talk about in the future, send those my way as well. Until next time, happy selling.